Agora vamos para a segunda etapa aqui, ó. Canal Sport24 aqui da Rússia. Aqui o Cinegra. E vamos embora. Vamos começar. Let's start the interview. Pode ir,
Yeah,
Actually, my job is show the people the cover about football, but by the fan perspective. So I came, for example, the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil. I was working like a normal journalist, covering the Brazilian national team and going to all the matches. But now I did the same, but not like a journalist, but in the middle of the people, you know, in the middle of the fans, in the middle of in the stadium. But change a lot because, of course, I am more famous in Russia than in Brazil, but I became famous in Brazil as well. After the successful World Cup, they gave to me more opportunities and they trust more and more on me. So, for example, I traveled around South America covering the Libertadores matches the last month. I went in Madrid to cover the final, and maybe the next year I will go to cover the UEFA Championship games as well. So, I love football. I love football. I love football, and I love work with it. And I am a huge fan. I am a fan of São Paulo in football, but I love the sport more than everything. So I count every match that I go in my life since I was a fan. And I went through more. The exact number is 1,792 matches, football matches that I went in my life.
Really?
Really, серьезно, правда. And let's go in because the sound may be interfering in the audio. I am a TV producer as well, so I'm not a singer. I can record more songs, but I did like a fun, you know. I'm not a singer. I am a really huge fan of football. I am a huge fan of sport. I am an optimist guy, and I am a guy who really loves Russia. So I was thinking, why I became so famous because that phrase. Of course, the word, the Afghana word, the Afghana word is not the best word. It's a bad word, but the meaning is means something really good, really nice. And for me, the Russian people needed a guy from outside, from abroad, who lives really far from here, to tell them how to you, Ruski Ludi, how Afghana, how amazing Russia is. And a lot of things for me, it's new, you know, like this snake following the sky is my first time that I see.
First time?
Yeah. First time that I see snake following from the sky. I see snake for the first time this year in October in Chile, but was just a few hours. But here I'm feeling it for real. Oh, for example, this man who works with the snake, giving out the snake. Oh, with the at the night. So this is so crazy. I made stories yesterday because for me it's everything new, you know. I believe that will be really good. That will start on March maybe. YouTube canal, and the idea is go to Brazil, spend time in Brazil, and go back to Russia, spend time in Russia, and do this bridge between Brazil and Russia.
Between two countries.
Yeah, and in the future I want to show to the people a little bit more about Brazil, because for you Brazil is really different too, but not only by my perspective, but by the Ruski perspective. So Russian people who lives in Brazil will help me to show a little bit to you more about Brazil. I appear at the Championat Mira official ending video. I asked my graduates to Putin with a lot of people asking this too. I participate like a speaker on a meeting of young politicians. A girl tattooed my face on her ass, Jopo. Jopo, no? Jopo, okay. And
Jopo is bad word.
It's bad word. So how is the good word for Jopo?
Задница, I don't know.
Okay. Цветостроение синий, зурки макини, а в руках бикини. Yeah. I went to in the Malakhov show, and don't know. I dream to know one character here, one person really famous here. Ivan Urgan, I really want to meet him, yes. And of course, Vladimir Vladimirovich as well. If I meet Vladimir Vladimirovich, I will be really,
What will you say him?
First of all, подарить мне гражданство, пожалуйста. I have no knowledge enough to judge, but what I know that is Putin is a really representative politician. He's really respected around the world, and not because he's funny like Donald Trump. I decided to come back because I was really missing Russia. I was really missing my friends, and a lot of people told me, you say that you love Russia because you came here in the championship meet during the summer. So when you will be here at the winter, you'll see. I'm loving even more Russia now in the winter. And I came here because I was missing you, Ruski Ludi. I was missing my friends. I don't know, to spend my time. I completed 1 week here today since I came back, and at the beginning, at the first 2 or 3 days, I thought I can't handle with it. I need to go back. It's too cold. And now look at me, huh? Walking in the street, BS problem with the cold, BS problem with the snack, just enjoying the moment, just enjoying the weather. Doesn't matter how. I am here, so this is the most important. And I receive a lot of strange offers, have a restaurant that offered to me to make an advertisement about the restaurant, and they will give to me forever, for the rest of my life, free borscht. No, I love borscht, but I really love borscht. But for what? Yeah, but yeah, this kind of offer. At the beginning, I support Rostov because Rostov is the city that I most love. Here I have a connection, a spiritual connection with Rostov. I buy the Rostov shirt when I was living in Rostov because also it's the same color of the Brazilian national team t-shirt. But when I came here, the CSK invites me to do the first kick in the ball of the season. And it's a such great honor that I can't deny it. So I accepted, but look how the destiny, it's crazy. Guess against who was the first match in the season of CSK? Against Rostov. So, no, why? And I was really, my heart was really split at that moment. And Rostov won 1-0. And I thought that I bring bad luck to CSK, but no. And Real Madrid know that I bring a lot of luck to CSKA. Caralho, chupa Real Madrid. And Igor Akinfeev gave to me the captain belt, sign for him, the captain. Igor is my favorite Russian player, and Mario Fernandes as well. But it's because he's a little bit Brazilian, huh? Ростов-на-Дону, Ростов-на-Дону. Классно! Спасибо большое. А? Смотри. А, моleque, chega mais, смотри. Rostov, я люблю тебя, Rostov. You, Ruski Ludi, what you have inside, it's a good and warm heart, and I need to say you, спасибо большое, Россия. Серьезно, спасибо большое. You changed my life forever. Actually, a girl teach me the word охуенно. The phrase I made by myself. I get the Россия, охуенно, and the bratán. I knew all these words, and I made the sentence. But the word Vienna was a friend of mine here in Moskva that teach me. And Alina, поцелуй. You need to warm your ear.
Okay.
34 days straight. And then when finished the World Cup, finished my rabota, my body felt, and I became sick. I became, I don't know how to say this in Ruski. How can I say? I have a friend here, and I have a friend, and her babushka is Karyanka, and I stay at her babushka house for 3 days. And she make me soup, she made me blini, she gave to me medicines, and I survived. I'm still alive. New Year celebration. I go to another country that I cannot say now where, because one day this will be. I will explain to you, because my sister lives in Israel.
Yeah.
And I want to make her a surprise. So if you publish it before the Новым годом, I will kill you. Русские люди, слушай меня, пожалуйста. Я люблю Россию, правда. And I want to wish for you с Новым годом, Россия. Охуенно, братан. Vai, meu Brasil. Поцелуй.